What if I told you that distancing yourself from God doesn't happen in one dramatic moment, but slowly, subtly, in ways you might not even notice? Imagine for a second that I'm Satan. What methods would I use to lead people away from their faith? First, I'd encourage you to rely completely on yourself. Why trust in God when you can be the master of your fate? I'd make you believe that your success, happiness, and purpose are within your control. You'd feel like you don't need anyone else, especially not God. Then, I'd make sure you're always busy, too busy to pray, too busy to think about the bigger questions of life. I'd fill your days with distractions, work, social media, Netflix binges. There's no time to connect with God if you're always chasing the next thing. And then, little by little, spiritual reflection would start to feel less important and empty. Next, I'd plant seeds of doubt. I'd make faith seem outdated, irrational. Science has all the answers. What role does God even play in the modern world? I'd push you to think that faith is just a fairy tale for those who can't face reality. And by making you question everything about God, you'd start to wonder if there's any truth to it all. Of course, I'd also stir up division, not just in the world, but in your church, your family, and your community. I'd make small disagreements turn into major rifts. Why bother the church, you'd think, when all I see is hypocrisy and conflict? When faith communities fracture, people often walk away. And I'd be right there, smiling. Another powerful tool, fear and shame. When you make mistakes, I'd convince you that you're unforgivable. Why bother asking for forgiveness, I'd say. God doesn't want you anymore. By making you feel unworthy of love and redemption, I'd create a barrier between you and God. And let's be honest, I'd make prayer and worship feel pointless, like going through the motions. It's just a tradition, I'd whisper. You don't really need this. Over time, your connection to God would weaken. When spiritual practices lose their meaning, the relationship with God fades away. Finally, I'd tell you that right and wrong don't really exist. Live your truth, I'd say. What's right for you might not be right for someone else. Slowly, the idea of sin would fade away, and with it, the need for forgiveness. When life becomes all about personal satisfaction, who needs God's guidance anymore? Distancing people from God isn't about one grand event. It's a process, a slow, methodical pulling away, inch by inch. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be that way. We can choose differently, stay vigilant, stay connected, because no matter how far you feel from God, it's never too late to return. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe down below if you want to see more content like this. I had a lot of fun making it. I had learned a lot, and I know it might seem kind of strange in the way that it was all put together with like some animation and some real world content, but just something new to get into. And like I said before, I had a lot of fun doing it. So please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys.